Top baits for the month of September that you need in your tackle box. It has been extremely hot all over the country, and today is September 1st, and the only thing that I can think about is very soon we will be into that fall transition, and the bass fishing is going to be on fire. And I have 5 baits. It's going to help you catch a lot more bass heading into that fall transition for the month of September, so let's get straight into it. My name is Josh with Josh and Hunter's Adventures, and welcome back to the channel. All right, so first off, I went back and looked through my notes that I had for the last few years and seen what baits produced the most for me in the month of September, and I picked out 5 that I liked, and we're going to talk about those. Very first one is a bladed jig. We have the Z-Man jackhammer here. Any of the bladed jigs will work fine. I just prefer the jackhammer. I like the vibration that it gives, and it catches a lot of fish for me. I always run a trailer on the back of it. This is a Z-Man Razor Shad. There's a lot of trailers on the market you can run, but I like a bladed jig this time of year. Reason being is those fish are going to start keying in on those shad. And as we get those cooler nights and, cooler days, water temperature is going to drop, and those shad and those bait fish are going to start moving up shallow, and the bass are going to follow. And a bladed jig is a great shad imitating bait for this time of year. Catch a lot of really good fish the month of September on this bait. All over the country you can fish these. All 5 baits that we're going to be talking about work anywhere. I've got a whole box full of different ones right here that just match the hatch compared to what you got and the water clarity that you have. But moving on, we have a underspin. I like an underspin this time of year. I run 2 different colors. This is a sexy shad color with just a shad-like head. I run a 1/4 ounce almost all the time, and then I'll run this chartreuse electric blue. If I have a lot of smallmouth around, they seem to really like that color. Works really, really good. Like I said, this is another shad imitating bait. The reason I like an underspin this time of year is it just gives that little bit of flash. They key in on that, and it catches a lot of fish this time of year. I will fish this anywhere, just going down the bank, slow rolling this bait, just gradually bringing it back to the boat. And this works also if you're a bank fisherman. You can just throw it out and just slow roll it in. Any of these baits that we have here today will be for bank fishermen or people out of a boat or kayak. All right, moving on, we have a jig. Now I'm going to throw 2 different types of jigs this time of year. I went back and looked at my notes and noticed that me and Hunter had a really, really good day on some jigs. Obviously, they're keying in a lot of times on those crawfish, and I'm going to throw 2 different types of jigs. One of them is going to be a half-ounce football jig with a trailer on the back. This is a net bait pocket chunk. Really, really good bait. Trailer for jigs. I really like that. It's got some really good claws right there. And I'm also going to run a round head jig. This one is a Zoom speed crawl on the back of it. Really, really good trailer for a jig. I'm going to keep it pretty simple, natural colors for your jigs, any type of crawl imitating. If you have some extremely muddy water, you can always go to a black and blue. But a jig is a great bait this time of year, as they are still feeding on crawdads, crawfish, really all year long. So now, moving on, one of the top baits that everyone likes is a walking bait. And I'm going to have 2 different types of walking baits tied on this time of year. The first one is going to be an evergreen here. This is that SB 105. Great walking bait. It's got a little bit of a cup right there, spits just a little bit, got really good hooks on it with a really nice feathered treble there on the back. This bait walks really, really well. As the month goes on and we get closer to October, I'm going to pick up this Heddon Boyo. I think that's how they pronounce it. It's B-O-Y-O. It is a super, super good little bait, and as you can see, they absolutely love it. I'm going to have a black and chrome, and I'm also going to have a bone color. As you can see, they like that one also. That's pretty much what I'm going to keep at all times this time of year for my topwaters, is just bone or a black and chrome like this Heddon right here. But this is the Heddon Spook Boyo, I think is how they pronounce it. And the other one is obviously the Evergreen. 2 great walking baits. Okay, moving on, we've talked about our jackhammer. we've talked about our jig, we've talked about our underspin, and we've talked about our topwater. The next bait that I'm going to have tied on is going to be a crankbait. I like a Rapala DT8 this time of year, especially as we get closer to the month of October and we start getting some of that cooler weather. I'm going to have two different colors on. Obviously, I'm going to have the shad-like color tied on, and I'm going to have some type of chartreuse in case I have some dirty water. So this is a really, really good bait. You cover a lot of water, and it's just, I mean, they catch fish. Rapala DTs they catch really, really good bass, and this is a good bait this time of year. So make sure you've got a Rapala DT8, and I have got a box full of them here. So, but guys, these 5 baits are going to produce the whole month of September, leading into October, into that fall transition, and it's just going to be some really, really good fishing once we get some cooler weather. And it is coming. We got some cooler weather coming this week, so we should see a real big difference in the activity as far as feeding goes for them. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave me a thumbs up, and remember, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, this is Josh with Josh and Hunter's Adventures, and we'll see you next time.